So before we get into these tests, I want to get my excuses in. I've been in quarantine for the last 10 days, so give me a bit of leeway, alright? Let's get into it.
The Premier League is the most competitive league in the world. Over 4.7 billion people tune in to watch, and that attracts the best athletes within the game. To play at this level you have to be extremely fit, and today I'm going to test myself against the Premier League fitness test.
So the first test that we're going to be doing is the resting heart rate, and this is a very standard and accessible test, especially if you've got any type of smartwatch. They usually have a heart rate sensor on it and you can check it there. It's a great indicator of general health but also fitness, and for the Premier League level we want to be seeing between 40 and 60 beats per minute. Right here is my statistics for my heart rate over the last year or so. As you can see, resting heart rate average of 52 beats per minute. That puts me slap bang in the middle of the Premier League 40 to 60 beats per minute range. Test 1, completed it mate. On to test 2. Moving on to test 2 and we're getting physical. We're moving on to the proper test and we're starting with the press up test. For this one, we're taking it to the outside gym. Gonna have to move this stuff, just like that. There we go. Let's get down there and do the business. Now the Premier League target that we're going for this one is 47 press ups, non-stop, without a break. Let's give it a go. $50. Woo! We did it. Just about. Oh, I haven't done that in a while. Moving on to the next test, and we're testing our muscular endurance and basically the core of our body. Testing the strength, see what we can do. It is the plank test, and the Premier League standard is 2 minutes, 120 seconds. Let's give it a go. It's going to be a long one. Trick with this one, get in a mind space where you're not thinking about it. Think about something else. Even when you're shaking, think about something else. Feel it in my shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 minutes. Finito. And for extra luck, 2 minutes 5 seconds. Come on. Oh God, I forgot how tough that is. First couple of tests, we've smashed them. We're up with the pros, but this is where you might see some separation. We've got the vertical standing jump test. As you can see, Ronaldo has done this for Nike in that commercial that he did, and he got 44 centimeters. And also I think Aubameyang has Arsenal's record with about 54 centimeters. So what we're aiming for the Premier League level is 40 centimeters. Let's give it a go. I think I got around the 40 centimeter mark, so just about sneaking into that pro category. We just about made the cut on that one. So now that we've done the more physical tests, it's time to take it to the field and test that proper fitness, the cardiovascular fitness. Let's go. As you can see, we're down at the field now, and the first one that we're going to be starting with is probably the most famous one, the one you all dread hearing your PE teacher say. It's the beep test. There we go. Cones are set 20 meters apart, doing them by about 5-yard intervals. You know the rules of the game. Let's do it. Let's get into it. I'm not looking forward to it, but we got to do it.
Five minutes later.
start of level 14.
Don't know if you can see that. 14. Considering circumstances, quarantine, did 17 miles on a bike yesterday, did squats yesterday, just getting all the excuses out. It's not bad, I'll take 14. Doing that brings back so many memories of doing it at grassroots. So hard, hate that test. It's in the pro level, just about, sneaking in 13.9 was the cut-off. Oh dear.
Now, one test that I couldn't do today was the VO2 Max Test. This test requires high-tech and specialised equipment that, unsurprisingly, I don't have access to. But I have done the test before, about 3 years ago at Missouri State University, and here are my results. A lot of it I don't understand at all, however on the final page you can see the key metric, that is the millilitres per kg per minute. And for a Premier League standard we're looking at between 65 and 75 millilitres. My result puts me in that Prem category.
The next fitness test or agility test is the 505. This distance here is 10 metres to the first cone. That's to build up your speed. Then the timer starts here and you're doing 5 metres and back, and the timer stops at this cone again. So basically testing the amount of time it takes you to turn and get back through a certain point. The Premier League standard for this is 2.2 seconds. Can we do it? Let's find out. Just missed out on that one. On to the next test, the T test. We've got the cones set up in a T shape, going out to here. The idea of this one is you're starting on here, 10 metres or 10 yards out to the middle cone, then you're going left, then you're going all the way across, back to the middle and back through to the start. The Premier League standard for this one is 9.5 seconds. Let's give it a go, see what I can get. Bit knackering that one. Whew. That's that done though. Hopefully it's under 9.5 and we sneak into that Prem category. Final test that we're going to do is sprintage. 10 metre, 20 metre, 30 metre dash. Disclaimer, I'm not the quickest player, but we'll give it our best shot. So the Premier League standards for the 10, 20, 30 metre are 10 metre is 1.8 seconds, 20 metre is 3.15 and 30 metre is 4.12. So let's give it a crack, see what I get and call it a day. Alright guys, that is going to be it for the video. Now you know the difference between a D2 college soccer/football athlete versus a Premier League footballer. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, make sure you hit that like button, drop a comment down below thinking what you'd get on the tests, and make sure you join the Lot G by hitting the subscribe button. Anyway, remember, do it for the love of the game. I'll see you later. Peace.